Fixed in time, but sadly they're going to run out of time, and there once again the Williams of Nicholas Latifi.
I fucking hate Nicholas Latifi. I can't stand him. I cannot stand I'm not even sure if this was his fault. What is going on, guys? It is JJ here, back with a new video. Now I know what you guys are gonna say. I would like to start by apologizing. I indeed did not wake up from my alarm to watch qualifying. I fell asleep at my normal time after a normal work week. Slept legitimately right through my alarm. I think I woke up at like 3 a.m. instead of, which the qualifying was I guess still sort of finishing up, but it was pretty much all like the post reaction and everything else. And so I did not want to spoil anything. I did not want to spoil anything for myself. I didn't want to spoil anything for you guys. I told myself I'm going to wait. I'm going to watch qualifying in the morning, and that is exactly what we are here to do. Hopefully we will get to stream the Australian Grand Prix tonight. It is at midnight my time. I think I can manage that. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. What are your guys' thoughts from qualifying? I'm really excited to get into this. I don't know what to expect. I'm expecting fast lap times, and that's it going into it. I'm not gonna lie to you, my predictions, Verstappen P1, I'm gonna guess Carlos Sainz P2, because I thought he was so close at Jeddah and Bahrain. And we'll throw a wrench in the mix. We'll say George Russell at P3. We'll just, random shout into the mix. But yeah, this is gonna be our first reaction to the qualifying. Let me know what you guys thought about it down in the comments below, and let's get into the video. As well, guys, you can obviously find the qualifying highlights on the F1 channel. I apologize if there is a blur on them. That is me avoiding copyright. But yeah, let's get into the video. Let's go!
Stroll, his car will be ready. Sebastian Vettel, I doubt it. It's possible, but I doubt it.
Vettel having
the best
car
go
issues.
they possibly can to get that Aston Martin fixed in time, but sadly they're going to run out of time, and there once again the Williams of Nicholas Latifi.
I fucking hate Nicholas Latifi. I can't stand him. I cannot stand I'm not even sure if this was his fault. We took a Nicholas Latifi crash compilation, and the majority of the crashes weren't his fault. He's just always involved. He's just always involved.
The red flag comes out, and as we saw in Jeddah, Latifi has hit the barriers, and this time it's spun him round and round and round.
Jesus, Latifi.
So Latifi's appeared from, he's been off the track, I think, at turn 3.
Well, Lance Stroll overtakes him, and then Latifi tries to get past again.
Yeah.
That's 100% on Lance Stroll. I think that's 100% on Lance Stroll. You got to know that he's right there coming. It's qualifying.
So
you don't need to
Stroll was beginning
block
to
him
move
off like
right
that.
to let the Alpha through.
Latifi, man, what the f is he just doing? You just hit me, man.
That's gearbox and the whole lot, and what an expensive shot.
So Latifi's not racing
Williams
tomorrow,
has
is
just
he?
let him through.
Yeah.
So I think he was perhaps then reacting to the Alpha that's coming along. But obviously Latifi gets back on it. Boom. Just a misunderstanding, a very expensive misunderstanding for both teams.
Okay, so it's not necessarily
I don't understand what he was doing.
yeah, that's just, it's so unlucky. That is so unlucky. You can't really blame Stroll or Latifi there. I think they were just extremely confused. Yeah, he was not using his mirrors there, to be fair.
Right, what a great effort. Well done in the Aston Martin garage. Sebastian Vettel is coming out, and he's got the potential here to get a lap in, but he's right at the back of that queue. Down the straights with Daniel Ricciardo. We'll get an indication of what the track conditions are like. Hasn't managed to improve his time. Stays in 11th place. So maybe the McLaren needed another lap's warm-up to bring the tyres into their working range. Gasly was 13th,
P7 after Q1. I love that.
Next
Mick
across
Schumacher.
the line, Yuki Tsunoda.
What's wrong with Kevin
Sebastian
Magnussen?
Vettel, has he done it? Do you know what? It's a decent time of a 1:21.1, but that's only 18th for him, sadly, and that's it.
What happened to Kevin Magnussen? K-Mag with kind of a shocker.
His only lap in qualifying. Kevin Magnussen has crossed the line, couldn't improve his time. Alex Albon, 16th overall. He will get a 3-place grid penalty for the collision with Lance Stroll at the previous race. The drama for the Williams team continues. Alex Albon stopping by the side of the track. Your bottom 5, Albon, Magnussen, Vettel, Latifi and Stroll.
Ooh, oh my God, they just went right to the end of Q2.
Esteban Ocon giving it everything out of the
Schumacher,
final corner,
Yuki
and
Tsunoda.
goes
Oh,
8th
God.
fastest. Not by
Lewis
much,
Hamilton at
but he's
risk?
into the
Not
top
again.
10. So,
Not again,
here
Lewis.
comes Pierre Gasly next. What can
Not
he
again,
do about
Lewis.
it? Carlos Sainz has gone best overall in the middle sector as Gasly crosses the line, and Gasly will stay in the bottom 5. Daniel Ricciardo currently
So Mick Schumacher
on the
and Yuki
cusp.
Tsunoda had a
Hamilton,
chance
the
to knock
driver
Lewis
at
Hamilton
risk.
out.
Yuki Tsunoda doing well enough to put some pressure on here as Ricciardo now crosses the line. He'd like to go a bit higher and does. Goes 8th fastest, pushes now Lewis Hamilton down into
Yuki.
10th, and gets a round of applause
Yuki.
for his troubles as well. They would so love, as would everyone, to see Daniel Ricciardo here in Q3 today. Tsunoda doesn't make it through.
Oh, Yuki Tsunoda almost got him. He almost got him.
Into Q3,
Lewis, what
neither
is
does
up, my
Valtteri
guy?
Bottas, whose
Lewis.
long-running streak comes to an end. Lewis
Lewis
Hamilton goes
Hamilton is up
into
there
8th
anyway.
place. Bottas, ever since his first race at Mercedes, has made it to Q3. Today, that run, sadly, comes to an end. We have lost from Q2 Pierre Gasly and Valtteri Bottas, Yuki Tsunoda and Zhou Guanyu, and Mick Schumacher as well.
Fernando's really been hustling. The old Fernando we know
Guys,
so well.
okay, so this is it. This is the meat and potatoes of qualifying. This is for all the marbles. Once again, my predictions stand. I mean, not watching the entire qualifying period, I don't know how well the Ferraris and Red Bulls are doing lap after lap. So I feel like I am missing that part of qualifying, which I love. But I don't see those McLarens staying there. What is it? It says 3 and 5 right now. And I expect the Mercedes to do something. God, I'm actually gonna throw a wrench in my predictions. I'm gonna say Carlos Sainz, one of the Ferraris, to pole. I'm thinking Carlos Sainz, and then we'll say Verstappen, and then we'll say Leclerc. Those are my predictions, and then a Mercedes car in the
He
mix.
seems really happy out there as the Ferrari. Oh, in the wall then.
And that is, sadly,
Alpine.
the Alpine of Fernando Alonso, who was hustling and he was motoring, and it has come to a sudden end against the wall.
What did he even
So
do?
he's grabbed a little bit of grass on the way in, gone in too deep on the brakes, had to steer into the slide.
I lost the hydraulics and I could not change gear.
That's why he got in deep into the corner then. He needs some exceptional corners at the end of this lap if he's going to put that Red Bull on the front row, let alone pole.
Behind him on the road, Charles Leclerc is maybe stretching his advantage for Ferrari. Blistering first sector for Leclerc.
Verstappen almost went off
Verstappen's
too.
given it absolutely everything here. Down the straight he goes, and onto provisional pole for Max Verstappen, only by 8/100ths of a
Carlos
second.
Sainz, no,
But it's
Carlos
advantage
Sainz.
Verstappen at the moment.
And
There goes my
Sainz then
prediction right
starts his
there.
final effort as well. He gets over the line in time. And Leclerc, though, on another great lap, as you say.
Sainz had gone off the track at turn 6. That's why he just backed out a little bit, but he got to the flag just in time to start one more flying lap. Meanwhile, his teammate Charles Leclerc would like to go back to the top of the pile. Leclerc crosses the line now
And Charles
goes
Leclerc
on to pole.
And Charles
he's
Leclerc
stretched that
pole.
advantage over Red
No,
Bull
is he gonna
to
stay
nearly
there?
3/10 of a second.
Or is
Is
it they
this
said
now
Sainz is
then
going again, right?
a second pole of the season for Charles Leclerc? He's back on top.
And
The
Sainz
Mercedes?
has had a poor first
The
sector.
Mercedes?
He will only start 9th in the other Ferrari, so unlucky
Mercedes
to
in the
lose
mix?
that lap time with the red flags.
Go on,
But
Lewis.
more action to
Go
come
on, Lewis.
yet.
Let's see
Lando
something.
Norris on
Let's
the
see
second row,
something.
4th fastest for McLaren. Daniel Ricciardo down in 6th fastest, but certainly
Guys, this
a
track
much better
does look
qualifying for him and his
phenomenal, you
McLaren
know.
teammate. Where can Lewis Hamilton put the
George
Mercedes?
Russell.
He's had another go, and he
Okay.
goes 5th fastest, ahead then of
Okay.
George Russell.
Okay.
Charles Leclerc.
Okay, you know what? I'm actually happy for Lewis there. He's had so many struggles in that car, and people are already hailing George Russell over him.
Is on pole.
He at least beats his teammate. But the McLaren,
Nice stop.
they both got to Q3, didn't they? After not even getting
Ferrari's
close
first
to it
pole here
in
at
the last
Melbourne
two qualifying
to
sessions.
Kimi Raikkonen in 2000.
Wait, so is this it? Is this Max Verstappen? Yeah, those Red Bulls, guys. Those Red Bulls are going to be such a problem. Where is... Dude, what happened to Carlos Sainz? Carlos Sainz, what happened, baby? even gonna get pole. But I mean, I've been saying this in all the Australian videos, is that I did not want to just see a Verstappen versus Leclerc battle, which don't get me wrong, it's going to be amazing today. I just want more cars in the mix. But now with Lando and McLaren at P4, with Lewis Hamilton and George Russell starting in that 5 and 6 spot, they're not going to yield many places. Carlos Sainz, I think, is going to make his way up the field. I'm excited to see what McLaren are able to do tomorrow, guys. They've had such a horrible time these first 2 races. It's good to sort of see them do good things. It's good to see them do good things. But okay, let me know what you guys thought about the qualifying. Please, please, please let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. I'm responding to comments all day. We're deep diving. We're getting into it. It's going to be exciting. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.